The sun is ablaze over the wilderness of Beersheba, and Hagar has nowhere left to turn. Her son Ishmael's lips are cracked, his breath shallow, the water is gone, and she cannot watch him die. So she walks away, places him under a bush and walks a bowshot's distance, because she can't bear the sound of his last cry. But how did a mother and her child end up here, alone in the scorched desert? It started years before, when Sarah's bitterness turned Hagar from servant into a target. The treatment was so harsh that Hagar fled straight into the wilderness, pregnant and terrified. But here, at a spring in the middle of nowhere, an angel found her. "Hagar, servant of Sarai," the angel said, "where have you come from, and where are you going?" And in that moment something shifted. She called the Lord El Roi, the God who sees me, because he did. He saw her when no one else would. She returned to Sarah, swallowed her fear, and gave birth to Abraham's son. For a while the desert must have felt like home again. But years later, at Isaac's weaning feast, Sarah caught Ishmael mocking her son. Her old wound flared. She demanded Abraham throw them both out. Abraham was devastated. But God spoke, "Do not be distressed. I will make Ishmael into a nation too." So at dawn, Abraham sent Hagar and Ishmael away with only bread and a skin of water. They wandered the wilderness of Beersheba until the water ran out. The skin was dry. Ishmael, barely a boy, was fading fast. Hagar couldn't bear to watch, so she laid him under a bush and walked away, her own sobs filling the silence. But God didn't hear her weeping. He heard the boy's cry, a sound that cut through heaven. The angel called down, "What troubles you, Hagar? Do not fear." Then God opened her eyes, and there, right where she'd been sitting, was a well of water. She filled the skin, held it to Ishmael's lips, and they drank. They survived. That day in the wilderness, Ishmael didn't die. He grew strong, became a hunter, and God was with him every step. The God who sees the abandoned doesn't just watch from heaven. He opens our eyes to the provision already there.